Capricorn Sun and Moon viewers, a weekly update for Capricorn Sun and Moon viewers. Please, Spirit, thank you. Thank you. Glory be to the Most High. Thank you to my ancestors who come before me and allow me to be this clear and open channel for your divine guidance. Capricorn. Sun and Moon viewers, Capricorn. So Capricorn, right away, you have some childhood fears, right? There's some fears that you know from your childhood block you from certain levels of your ascension. They block you from your 10 of Pentacles, from creating the abundant life that you want, the longevity that you want. 6 of Wands. It's a victory. It's a very passionate success within a desire that you've always had from your childhood even. This is like a lost dream. But this dream is essentially just transformed. It's like a rose is in the skull. And the skulls are for the ancestors. For those of you who don't know, they're signs of the ancestors. And so it seems like something from your past childhood or a family member's childhood has blocked a lineage of people from moving into a certain direction. I feel like it's caused mental heartbreak, the way people view love. The way people view love has caused a mental heartbreak for others around them growing up. That's the focus here. But there's a victory still in it all. That's what they want you to know. They want you to know that although this is what you see, there's a victory amongst it all. Yes, it causes shakeups, the Tower card right underneath that. So we have the 6 of Wands overall energy with the Tower card, Capricorn. And it's just explaining that the Tower is Scorpio season, but if we put it down energetically, it's about the depth of emotional current that one could be faced with on either end of the spectrum, because Scorpio is the planet of Pluto, and Pluto is about the extremes, like the dark depths of our entire being. And so all of these polarities were explored in this idea or this fear that's been kept. Like this fear that's kept through a lineage is where someone can at least experience these polarities to make them a rounded and more teachable individual. I heard teacher. So someone's looking to be a teacher. Yep, but it has something to do with how you create success for lives to come, for your lineage to come, your bloodline, what you leave behind, right? This has always stopped at this person's certain level of shift within their paradigm. Like their parents' have only gotten to this point and they're looking to get beyond it. But where is that? Where is that? There's the 4 of Cups here. So the 4 of Cups talks about coming out of feeling rejected emotionally. So where you as a child were probably told, no, you cannot have things, I think and feel as though we're looking at that differently. We release that sense of I can't have what I want at a certain time because, so there is appreciation that is coming from within. There's a certain level, there's a certain amount of gratitude that's coming from within for how things have played out, although they've created mental blocks to how you move. At least you can say it's with all of it in mind, with all of something in mind. When you're moving with such a thought process from this childhood, once seen as a rejected place, but now a protected place. The Two of Pentacles in the reverse. So taking some time off from working so hard on a certain skill. When I see the Two of Pentacles in reverse, kind of reminds me of when you are working on a skill so long, so hard that you're frustrating yourself because your focus is too narrow, right? Instead of broadening your focus, instead of taking a step back, relaxing, allowing yourself to move the current within you. Again, that's coming up, the current within you, about feeling. There's a shakeup here with feelings, but those are from a childhood experience. I'm sorry, we're going back there again, but the Two of Pentacles in the reverse just says to me that we're trying to get to a point where we cannot be so tense about the project at hand. We cannot be so tense, so direct, so because what this does is, with such a focus on this area, is it doesn't allow you to have compassion with yourself in growing through the process. Because in order to expand outside, you must be within it at first, right? Within the level of conflict or block. Queen of Cups. So that's that's that energy I'm talking about. Having a level of compassion with yourself, knowing that in order to expand, even intuitively, right? You're trying to use, there's for someone looking to be a teacher here. So if you're looking to be a teacher, allowing yourself to receive your own intuitive guidance and laying off of a certain skill that you're putting too much pressure on. Maybe that's part of the teachable lesson that you're gaining, this one chapter that you're gaining in the lessons that you'll give. There's something about the fears that you get intuitively. Those are from your childhood. Those are the ones creating the heavy blocks and burdens. The way your past views how it feels and cares for itself. So you have the Knight of Pentacles coming up in the future. And we did say the Ten of Pentacles as your advice. So taking your time is going to be the best approach moving forward. Allowing yourself to be very, very consistent, very, very firm, and solid within your investments. Because you're using your intuition, you're allowing yourself to be guided, you're realizing that you're healing a lot of childhood wounds in transforming your own feelings towards yourself and how rejection felt growing up. Capricorn, Sun and Moon viewers, please, Spirit. Capricorn, Sun and Moon viewers. Capricorn, Sun and Moon viewers, please give me the animal spirit for Capricorn, Sun and Moon. So the past timeline, your environment says we may be revisiting a time that we may not seem to understand the relevance of. Could be very annoying at times to be stuck in this childhood memory. Or to be, for some of you, dealing with a child that seems to bring out a part of your childhood memory. That's for some of you. And then with the Queen of Cups, having a compassion for that child external, for that external object, is actually a depiction of having an internal healing session for the resonance that you find with them. Four of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. In the heart space and the future, moving forward with a sense of gratitude. Gratitude makes everything else count that much more because it knows it's on its way. I do see, to allow the flow of this though, Capricorn, you got the tarantula in reverse. To allow this to come in though, you'll have to put down projects. I feel for every Capricorn, there's always this heavy stigma of you guys being very, very hardworking and stubborn. I see that here. I see that being the reason why you, like, your strength is also your weakness, right? And I see that being the highest timeline here. Seeing that if you want to allow yourself to expand, then you have to take a break. The message with the muscles coming through, right? In order to let a muscle grow or make a muscle grow, you give it some time to rest as well, right? You work at it and then you rest it and work on another part of your body or muscle. If I'm not saying that right, you know what? I clearly do not work out. I do yoga. The tarantula. Let's go ahead and read that. Tarantula. All right, so the tarantula, you were right there. I saw you. No. All right, here we are at a crossroad, claiming life's purpose. All right, stepping into our purpose here. The tarantula represents a moment when a great decision must be made. It involves prioritizing your life's deeper purpose or Dharma. A habit or routine from the past is sidetracking you from your dream, yet a voice inside keeps begging you to refocus your attention. In order to find true happiness, you must choose Dharma. Until you do, satisfaction will be fleeting. The tarantula hovers, patient and calm, like an old friend that knows your inner soul. It already knows you'll choose wisely. So when it's in the upright, it says you're following your intuition. In the reverse, it says it hesitates and over-intellectualizes. So you want to do a daily journal. And I know that daily journaling is only going to help, right? Because, I'm sorry, hold 1 second, let me get the door. It's weird. I thought I heard someone out the door. All right. There's this message coming through about a false start. Be wary of that. Some sort of false start. Anyway, so we're talking about they hesitate and over-intellectualize. So that's what we're doing right now. And we need to daily journal. And I know that daily journaling just helps you to get out of your headspace. It allows you to be very, very clear. It's like talking to a person, only the safest person is you in the paper, right? So you can write your rough draft as many times as you want, and it's still private. Your ideas, your feelings, your next moves are all very intimate and private with yourself. So look into doing that, and then we'll get your universal message to close out. Okay, Capricorn? So thank you so much for visiting the channel and watching this video. I hope it helps for this week, and I hope that you stick back and come back on Monday, to check and see if Mel has developed any sort of consistency with her time gone. I really do appreciate you, Capricorn. I love you guys so very much. Let's see what the universe has to say. Capricorn, Sun, and Moon viewers. There we go. So, when faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love, my faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. So that is the affirmation for this inner child that we're working on, whether that be external or internal depiction of a child. For all of us, it's going to be a little different, Capricorn. Okay, so be gentle with that child. I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. So I feel here that someone is looking at someone from their childhood with a more compassionate way, or they should at this point. I think the goal here, even if you don't get it within this time and space of this reading, come back to it maybe later on in the week and see if you haven't developed a more compassionate way of looking at this person that you once kind of were disappointed in the way that love was mentally projected to you, mentally shown to you. Like, you could add this up based off of what you saw from this person, and now you're looking at them and saying, okay, well, if I had been that way, I would have realized this too, or I would have been this way too. There's that level of compassion there. All right, so thank you so much for tuning in, Capricorn, and until next time, bye.